for another book review. Today we're talking about this one. So this is Magical Power for Beginners, How to Raise and Send Energy for Spells That Work by Deborah Lipp. As the title would suggest, this tells you how to spellcraft. This tells you how to do spell work. And like, I am gonna be so for real, I am thoroughly impressed at how much is in here. This is not a small book. It's like an average size book, but just the fact that she was able to write an entire book and like very well done on the technique that is spellcrafting, amazing. Because it does go over all of the steps that you need in like every capacity to do a proper spell. I give it a 5 out of 5. Like honestly, like one of, if not the best book on spellcrafting I've come across yet. She talks about just about everything and goes into such detail. Absolutely incredible. Like, I think this is like on my top list of like the must-have books for witches because it's just so good. Like, it is so fantastic on how to do spells properly, and like there's things in here that I'm like, I need to just like, sometimes I find books and they just have quotes that I'm like, I need to just have that printed on my wall to remind me. And like hers on page 14, magic doesn't turn the impossible into possible. Magic turns improbable into the probable. And I'm like, girl, I needed that call out. Like, there's a few times where it's like, I feel like sometimes, especially if you get into the manifesting crowd, oof, they tend to look at the impossibles and forget that it's not probably going to happen for a lot of us, and promise the impossible. And most witches tend to live in the improbable state of existing. And like, I don't know, it was just one of those quotes that it's like, it hits, and then you try and explain how it hits, then you're like, wow, this just sounds terrible. Basically, yes. Like, it's so good. Just, oh my god, I don't know how to, she says it better, basically, and it explains things really well. And it's really good. Like, there's just so many good spell ideas in here, techniques for your spells, how to set them up for success. Like, this is like the book on if you're getting starting into spell work, which honestly, like, you're a witch, it's probably what you're here for. Like, let's just be honest. Like, when you're, think back to like that first like 3 months after you learned about witchcraft and Wicca and paganism, like there's a really good chance that you were stoked to be able to take control over your life and cast a spell. Like, that was cool. And like, I'm sure there's a handful of serious Sams out there that were like, no, I'm here for the serious. But like, let's just be honest, most of us were like, hell yeah, I can cast a spell? Like, that's cool. Like, that's awesome. And you're excited about it. And then you want to do it properly. Like, this is the most in-depth, like, I've read so many books, and like spellcasting, even in my own, I'm like, I think there's like maybe 2 chapters, maybe. Like, it's just a section of a book usually, and to have this many words written just on the subject is a feat. Like, author to author, I am impressed. Like, it is hard to write on just one topic, let alone this big. If it was a pagan portals, whatever, that's like a slightly extended video script, right? This takes some time. This is some magic right here. This is so cool. And it's so good. It's so well written on top of that. This is one of those books that I will probably be rereading in the future because, again, it's a good one. It's really good when you feel like your spells are failing to come back to this and be like, okay, what steps are you not doing? Probably in here and tells you why. So I would recommend this to everyone, but specifically if you are struggling with your spells, you feel like they're not working, or if you are a beginner witch and also just new to spellcrafting. Again, maybe you're the weird one that was not into spells right off the bat. Regardless, this book, you should read it. Also, just in general, I think everyone should read it. I think it's really good to, even if you don't agree with her, to see where you don't agree and why for this. Because like, again, I'm not the raise power in like traditional ways kind of a witch. I've never seen the appeal of a lot of it, like drumming and chanting and dancing. Absolutely not. Like, at most it's like, can I just walk in a circle repeatedly? Can I just march in place? I could do that. Like, I would love to see a spell where it's like raise energy by marching in place for 5,000 steps. Like that, I could do that. That, yep, that's gonna be work, but yeah, sure. Versus dance, no. Sing, absolutely not. Drum, no. I hate making noise, so no, absolutely not. But, you know, like that was one of those where I was like, okay, differ. But also I'll raise energy different ways, you know, like very more of like the masculine energies, very much the mind and fire is my speed of like, hell yeah, I can think about it, I can visualize it, and then I can burn things. Like that's, I can do that. Not drumming, chanting, just, but, and also like, a lot of this, it kind of goes back and forth, but it seems to have more of an emphasis on like group work, which obviously I'm solitary, me, myself, and I. Once in a blue moon, I might do ritual with like my mom or my husband, but that's it. Like I don't, and I don't go to public rituals anymore. I used to want to, and I used to want to go to like the local classes and stuff, and to be honest, I just don't care. Like I read so many books, and like I just have not had enough good experiences to make it worth the effort to go, and most of the time they're for night owls. I'm not a night owl, you know, and I have a hard time where everything has to cost money, and in religion it gives me the ick a lot. Like that's why I always have like my bonus things at the end of the year to be like, hey, are you a poor? Here, like for free. And like half the time, if you meander through my Patreon, you're gonna find free shit, because I don't care. Like, I'll just be like, you know what? I don't even, here, just to have it. Because I don't care. Like, I know how much it sucks to be poor, so I like to give back where I can. But yeah, so anyways, I love this book. I think you should love it too, and I would love to know your thoughts on it in the comments down below. Speaking of Patreon, thank you to my Patreon peeps. If you want to check it out, I have a lot of stuff over there. I do book reviews, my audiobooks, and I also have vlogs and random chit chats and monthly check-ins and all sorts of stuff. So check it out, patreon.com/nightwillowcrafts. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and blessed be.